Hello there everyone, Shibby here. Hope everyone out there's doing well and back once again with some more Guilty Gear Strive ranked matches as I continue to try to climb up the floors here and suck a little bit less each and every day. But we'll see what we can get done here. It looks like my first opponent is going to be a level 1083 Chipp player, so you're probably just going to see me get smoked right out of the gate. To put it into perspective, my baiken is level 117 if you put any stock into that whatsoever. But okay, let's try to get some things done against Chipp. They go for the DP there. I flubbed the super input, so we're just gonna probably die. Really? That wasn't fast enough to, Alright, we do get the parry there. And I somehow win a game against this level 1000 Chipp. Alright. They end up on the other side of me. What the fuck is that type row move? I don't think I've seen that many Chipp players use it. Okay, this dude is schmoving and has not stopped schmoving. I'm gonna get the wall break off that. The thing is, if I get a few good hits, we can make... I got hit off that? If we get a few good hits, I was gonna say Chipp has a low health pool, so we can kill off of less hits than what they need. Alright, go below there. Alright, we trade. Alright, we get the hit here. I unfortunately don't get my tatami. Nor do I get my parry in that scenario. Alright, I just, what in the hell? I keep trying to knock him off that mat, or that tightrope, and it's just not... I can't really hit him off of it. I've got a minuscule amount of health, so this is a... Which way was I supposed to block? I was facing the way that... I was blocking the way he is facing, so maybe I should have blocked the other way. I mean, the Chipp had just so much shit. I just never know what to do against him because he's just so fucking fast. Trying to go for the grab here. Okay. I don't know why he went for a DP for full screen. There's nothing I could have done for that to connect. Alright, whips there. Alright, well I tried to get a 6P off there, and unfortunately it did not come out. Or maybe it was just too slow. Okay, we gotta try to change things up here. Alright, do get the hit. Alright, they're gonna get wall break off that. No. But they are for sure going to get it off of that. My god. Okay. God, he had that much bar already. Alright, well, I think it's one good hit. I might be able to maybe do something here. I was unfortunately a little bit too far away to punish him for DPing. Okay, well, we're unfortunately down in an 0-2 hole. Let's see if we can try to get things under control, if I can. Get back up here. Alright, I tried to 6P that, unfortunately did not get the input. I don't know if these are the right answers, but it's what I'm trying out here. Fortunately, I flubbed the bar input. Okay, so they're probably gonna try to go. I was gonna say behind me, but they just put in front of me instead. Okay. Trying to go for low. Alright, I thought they would have a little bit more recovery from that, but what was I wrong? Alright, well, I've not even tagged him yet. Alright, well, they recovered way faster than what I thought. Alright, do that to keep him in the corner here. Alright, we'll do this to get the wall break. Alright, hopefully I don't flub this, I thought I parried the correct side there, but I alas did not. Well, we got smoked by this Chipp. There's really no other way to put it. That's kind of what I thought was going to happen, but hopefully we get better with this matchup in the future. But good games that opponent. I'll be back when I find my next game. Alrighty, looks like I found my next opponent here, going up against an Unica player. Surprise, surprise, as it is a release week for her, so of course we're going to see a ton of her, because I have been these past few videos. They empty jump there. I got a little bit too preemptive with the parry. Alright, we gotta get out of this corner. Alright, they go for the low there. Have I even hit him? No. The answer to that question is no. I tried to parry that, unfortunately didn't get the parry. Okay, let's see if we can clean this up. We were gonna have to. I definitely thought I stood there. Alright, we get hit there. Ooh, okay, this is starting to get a little bit saucy connection-wise. We get the hit, though. But mess up the combo. Alright, do get the hit on the Yoshanten, though. Alright, we both do our lows. Where's my gun? That would have been nice to have there. God, I still like getting the gun. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay. Alright, Tommy should chip here. Well, the connection was okay until it wasn't. So we're going to see if we can play around this. Alright, fought the heavy there. Alright, try to block here. Trying to do the counter hit. God, that move will never cease to amaze me with the range it has. I didn't get my gun. That was the right answer there, just unfortunately kind of lagged at the wrong time, and probably also flipped the input on top of it. But alright, well, after getting perfected, we do manage to still win the first game here, 1-0. I will run it back just because it did kind of stabilize a little bit, and I hate one and doneing people, even if the connection is not the greatest thing in the world. It's playable, more or less. I will try to play through it. Oh, I didn't expect him to get hit by the kick, or else I had to try to confirm off of that. Okay, well, I say that as it gets considerably worse here. Oh, again, I don't expect them to get hit by the kick, and they are. And there goes my tatami input. I think they expected me to burst, which would have been the right call. Alright, now we are. Fought the heavy. That's been getting them a lot. And are we going to get disconnected here? I'm shocked that we're not. It was doing okay. It was kind of going back and forth. But I think we're going to get kicked here. Yeah, connection has been lost. All right, well, unfortunately, that was not a very stable connection, and this was kind of... I didn't think this would happen, but I figured maybe it would smooth out, but alas, it did not. But a good game to that opponent. I'll be back when I find the next game. Alrighty, looks like I found my next opponent here, going up against a Faust player. So let's see what we can get done, and try not to get a 2-item out. Usually it's the little hook move that gets me more than anything else. Wow, I didn't expect him to get hit from that far away. With the Yoshanten here, give them their own afro. That's the move that gets me more than anything else. Okay. Alright, let's burst out of here. I'm gonna throw the gun out. Right, unfortunate trade. I tried to catch him with my 2H. I saw him run up, but they just stopped, which was a good call. Okay, we're gonna start slash. Why not? Alright, get cut by the overhead there. Alright, well I tried to parry that, but unfortunately didn't get it. I went for the 2H because I saw the run up there. Got there. Wow, they threw a lot of shit and I got hit in the head with the hammer. Well, I blew up in the background as well, so I feel like that was just a little bit excessive. Wait, 0-2? That's not right. This is the first game we played. That's not right at all. What the hell? I feel like that has happened before. Like that was kind of like an old kind of glitch, unless it just still exists. Yeah, we've not played 2 games here. That was just the first one. All right, throw the gun out. Right, get over their head here. All right, yeah, a little bit too far for the Kabari, unfortunately. Right, to hit there. Unfortunately, I did not confirm because I'm stupid. And we get him with the Oshansen. I'll take it. Need to stay a little bit more grounded here. I'm jumping way too much. But I jumped there because I thought I could catch him before they could act with the animals. Or not animals, but the items. Alright. Yeah, now I'm jumping too much. Alright, unfortunately I did get my 2H's. Look what I tried there. Alright, with the parry. Go across up Yoshansen. Alright, I'm gonna do this for the wall break and the Oki. Oh, but never mind, it just straight up killed Faust. I didn't give baiken enough credit there. Alright, well this should actually be 1-1 and not 1-2. As you can see by how there's another rematch. Okay. Catch her on the back step. And hit him with the golf swing. Alright, they go for the grab. Good call. I tried to parry him. Alright, we'll take that. I tried to catch him on the back step again. Alright, we'll get him off me here. I tried to go for 2H. I don't know why. I'm getting hit by that off of 2H. Oh, that had a little bit more radius on the explosion than I initially thought. Alright, first round goes to them. Let's go for low. Catch him with the Oshansen. No confirm for me. I did not want that. I wanted Kabari. I accidentally went upwards instead of getting the right input. There we go. Oh, can't parry that. Or at least not in the way I tried to. Probably can't parry that at all, actually. Upon reflection. I thought I was stand blocking. I tried to shoot him. Let me go for the gun here. Alright, they get hit here. Go for a gun again. Just to pull them closer in. I hit him with the cannon. Wow, that has some reach on it. Oh, All right, well, they managed to win the set 2-1, or as this is going to say, what, like 2-3 or 1-3? Or 1, they win the set. I'm confused myself. I think I only won one time. The numbers are confusing. They're not making up the numbers, Mason. What do they mean? All right. Well, good games to that opponent. No, back when I find my next match. Alrighty, looks like I found my final opponent here. Going up against another Unica player. Surprise, surprise. But yeah, let's see if we can see if I've learned anything from fighting so many of them in a short week span. Week span? I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. Since it's release week, I fought a ton of her. Let's see if I can actually see if I've learned anything.
Challenge accepted. I want to learn why you fight.
I think this might be the first time I've seen her intro too, because I think every time I've ever fought one, and it gets skipped. But that's Guilty Gear for you. All right, managed to get the hit round start. Catch him with the Oshansen. I tried to do a little cheeky cannon, but was not far enough off the ground and got dust. All right, and we're gonna mess up yet another Habari input because I just can't do half circles because I'm a complete fool, and I didn't mean to do that either. Never do. So I tried to gun to save myself, and it happened to work. Sans. All right, catch him with the Oshansen. All right, not a good conversion. I gotta remember she has the DP. All right, we'll just use a slash to keep her back. Please don't flub the input. Well, that time I was just too close for it to work. All right, DP. No. All right, get out of my way, please. We're gonna shoot. All right. A better player would have killed off that, but I'm not one of those. All right. We managed to get the first game on the board here, and get off to a good start on the set. Let's see if we can continue the good fortune here. How about it? All right, now they're starting to jump a lot because I am getting predicted. Slight eats me alive. Oh, well. Alright, well, I took away too much damage before I decided to burst. Alright, they get the wall break here. It never ceases to amaze me how far that damn slide goes. Alright, I have expected a DP, but... Alright, gotta be careful here. Don't really have a lot of health to play around with. I bow jumped into that willingly. Right, I panicked and did super because I didn't know. I wanted to make sure I pulled this win out of my ass. They absolutely deserved to beat me there. Alright, they got me that time. Alright, can you cross up your Johnson? DP? No. That's why I backed off. Alright, managed to get the hit there. I tried to do a gun. Unfortunately, I'm not good at half circles or this game, so I didn't get the input. Oh, I thought I was going to have a little more range than that. Alright, I expected a grab because I've been parrying them a lot and they know it. Alright, well, we managed to get another game on the board here, which is surprising. But they're going to run the final match of the set here. Let's see if we can end things off on a high note and not throw it away. Alright, they managed to get the hit there. And I will flub Habari inputs until the end of time. Alright, we do get tagged there. Alright, I tried to delay my parry, and they delayed their hit as well. I get hit by that more because you would think I've learned by now, for as many as I've seen. If I go for 3 grabs in a row, that it doesn't go as far as I think it does, but it just always does. Just like that reversal super has a lot more range than I think it does. I get the hit there. TP? No. Alright, hopefully that was a high enough bounce. It is. We get the wall break. And let's hope I don't fuck up to the Tamayoki. Alright, they're gonna try to jump out. Alright, we do space that halfway decently. Not on purpose, mind you, but... And we get to parry there. Figured I'd go for it because they tried to grab me 3 times in a row, like just a round to go. I tried to catch him with the falling medium. They're gonna go for a grab here. You know I'm right every once in 10,000 tries, and I flubbed the tatami input. I didn't get the Oshansen input. That's unfortunate. Alright, we get the hit here. Get the wall break. I should have supered there to get the knockdown. Alright, we're gonna do gun to just enforce the plus frames, and it worked out. Alright. Alright, we managed to take that 3-0 somehow, some way. I will gladly take whatever wins I could get, but good games to that opponent. I will probably, well, not probably, don't know what I'm saying. Words are hard. I'm going to end the video here is what I'm trying to say to you all. Now, if you made this far in the video, I do thank you for watching. Like, subscribe if you feel like it, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.